Hello, hello. Welcome to Bunny Love 444. This is Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine's messages from heaven. And it's water signs. It's Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio that this is for. And I will be doing the other ones shortly after this. The earth signs, air signs, and fire signs, because we're doing the water right now. So, all right. This has been kind of hot and heavy, but the messages that are coming through are very important because, like I said, they're messages that are coming from heaven. So these are crossed over loved ones I'm hearing, that are here to give a specific message. So we're going to get into this here as soon as we get some more people in. And for these messages, you have to fully protect yourself with God and the rose quartz, which is unconditional love. When sat outside in the sun for 4 hours, it's God's blessings that energetically put into this, which help make it so that his power is standing behind you every step of the way. So anybody who deals with the crystals, make sure 4 hours for the stability, because that is God and his way of protecting you through that golden light, right? Because he is the golden wall of protection. He is that golden abundance. He is the one who has the golden scissors that can cut certain things away and protect you. And when the messages that are coming from heaven for the water signs, this can be very emotional. So just know that it could trigger some of you, but it's meant for your healing purposes, I'm hearing. There's a woman coming through and saying it's all about the healing, and you know it's weird because she's going like this. It's all about the healing. It's all about the healing. And when she's talking about it, she has a lot to say. Really, she has a lot to say. But before we get into all of that, like I said, you have to fully protect yourself. And so I recharged. I don't know, this, my hair is like in the way, so let's just move it like that. But you charge it 4 hours in the sun, because all of your crystals, like, okay, the smoky quartz, it blocks any negative energies, period. But like your lapis lazuli, um, my angel light, which this is what we're going to be using to channel the messages from the angels, my rose quartz, my selenite, aura and chakra cleansing stick. Okay. And then you have my geometric healing Merkaba with the crystal on here. And it's actually got the stamp of the healing flower right there. Okay. The flower of life. But you want to make sure that you fully protect yourself. And so when we're dealing with messages from heaven, from the crossed over loved ones, when we're getting the messages, the energies are very important, because when they crossed over, you don't know where their energy was sitting, right? So we light white sage, which is a holy sage. We do juniper, sandalwood, cedar, and palo santo. Okay. And then we also do the heart chakra incense. So it may look a little smoky in here, but like I said, we got to make sure that everything is beautifully blessed. Okay, so we'll keep that there with my eagle feather and my hawk feather, because we're getting a higher perspective. We're getting clarity on things that need to come through for people and for their healing. Okay, so let's get the rest going here. I've already got the juniper, the sandalwood, and the cedar going. In our Native American language, the cedar and sandalwood, the sandalwood is a protection. The cedar is to help you breathe and stay balanced through it all. And the juniper is the spirituality that comes through with it. Okay. So everything is wrapped up in my bundle. This is a specific bundle that we get. So shout out to my Lakota Sioux. I love you all. I love all my Native Americans. I love all of you guys, but I love all my tribe members and stuff too, because, if it weren't for a Takeyashi, it'd be a little bit different. But when you hear the word Takeyashi, that is all of our ancestors translated in English. And Pilamaya means thank you, okay? And so arigato is thank you in Japanese. Gracias is in Italian. Gracias is in Spanish. It's many ways to say thank you to all of our ancestors, okay? Because we all have different lineage, and it's important that we're honoring them, okay? Now we're going to get the heart chakra. And like I said, you can see I burn a lot of all the stuff to make sure that everything is well protected, that I'm well grounded, because it also calls in your teams a lot better to have that open communication. And like I said, some of the crossed over loved ones went through some traumatic things. So some of their energy is, not so good. So if you don't have experience in being able to communicate on the highest level of spirituality, be careful. That's all I have to say is be careful, okay? It's very important. And you see how it's coming out almost like a hawk? It's like, I don't know if you can see it now, you can't, but it was coming out almost like the bird, of spirit, because now we have fully done the protections and the stuff that we need to make sure that we're breathing through this. Of course, you collectives will breathe through it, but like I said, some of these messages are going to be very triggering. And me as the messenger, I have to give them messages because it'll help you see things from a different perspective, right? With the hawk feather here, and or with the eagle feather, and get complete clarity of the things for closure, things. And I'm hearing some things that you weren't able to say or be able to communicate to some of your loved ones, okay? So it's very important. Um, okay, before we go any further, let me go get one more thing, because we need to have that present as well. And it is a very good grounding on that. So hold on, I'll be right back. Be right back. There's the wolf to follow the intuitive instinct. All right, so I'm going to set this right up here. So now we also have our copper, which is a conduit, and we have our water. For you water signs, we have that water because it's a stabilizer in the spiritual grounding of being able to communicate. And like I said, if you don't have experience in this, be careful, because you could be opening something you don't want to open if you don't know how to work with your energy, if you don't know how to stand in your power with the energy. It could do damage more than good. So like I said, be prepared for it. And this is why you see me going through the spiritual groundings to make sure that everybody's safe, that there's no darker energies that are coming out. Because like I said, the crossed over loved ones, we don't know where their energy was. We know that they're in a good place now. We know that there's no time where they're at, but when their energies crossed over, they could be stuck, okay? Because there could be some earthbound energies that haven't fully crossed over yet and are stuck in the 4D, okay? So it's important to pay attention when it comes to the spirituality. So, woofda. All right. So first of all, they want me to use my green oracle. And the green oracle is them coming through with messages of what they want to say. Yeah, because right now I have 6 people that are coming forward. 6 people that are coming forward. And one is a woman. Okay, she said she was an RN. She's coming forward. She says, when I giggle a little bit, you have to understand that some of the messages they give me, I have to use my discernment because I'm not going to violate terms and stuff. But she's really missing being able to sit at the beach in her lawn chair, being able to drink her alcohol beverages and go swimming. Okay. And she misses being able to do that. Wow. Okay. And then the gentleman that's coming through, he says, I really miss being able to sit around and watch out my window. He would watch out his window when he became sick. He would watch out his window and wish that he could be outside, but he couldn't. Yeah, look, confirmation. He wished that he could be in the environment. Okay. But he was a very stubborn gentleman. He said, I was very stubborn. Whoa. I have another one that's coming through, very tall, slender man, saying that I wish I could have put the alcohol down because I probably would have still been there. Wow. There's another one who's coming in and he's very angry. Like I felt the heat. I felt the heat. He was very mad. He said that I did not want that trach put in my throat. I did not want the trach put in my throat, he's saying. He was very mad. I'm hearing the other woman coming in and saying, and you can hear in my voice when it starts getting shaky like that is because emotionally, emotionally, they're breaking down because they feel bad. Because I'm hearing a woman, she had cancer, she had lung cancer. She's coming through. And she says, I feel so bad that I took part of your life. But the thing is this woman, she was doing her treatments and everything, but it went from lung cancer and moved into the brain. Okay, and then there's an elderly woman that's coming through that she said, I lived on the wild side. I lived on the wild side. I lived carefree. She's saying foot free, fancy free or something like that. But she did a lot of work on the farm. And this is the hard part because she said that she's very disappointed in one of her sons because he has not changed. She's still very cold-hearted. And we'll look at confirmation. 28 is broken down to 1 as the angelic being. He's still very cold-hearted towards his own family. Like he hasn't making amends with his family, but she said that it was because of you knowing that I was on my path to crossing over, and you would still bring me my stuff that I was addicted to. Whoa. And that poor woman. Wow. Yeah, I'm hearing her say some things will never change from the time that you were a youngin'. She said from the time you were a youngin', when we were at the farm with no running water, having to cook everything from the wood stove. Okay, so for whoever this resonates, like I said, this energy is going to be kind of all over the place because it's different energies that are coming through wanting to give their messages. And one, I'm feeling like he was basically choked. He's showing me choked off. So like he was suffocating. Okay, so what he's showing me is that the suffocation from the suctioning the tube out. He's like this, going like this, suctioning the tube out. Okay, so he must have been the one with the trait. He was a young man. He was a young man. Couldn't have been no more than 25. He said 25, 27, 27. Okay. Oh, all right. What do we need to know? What do we need to know? What are the messages that you are coming through? Yeah, the environment. Okay, so when this is coming out, they're giving messages. Yeah, and I'm specifically hearing this woman. She's like this, and she's holding her head, and she's kind of rocking, and she says, you know, the environment that you were in, I feel like I've left you all alone, but I've watched you make so many changes and transformations, and you're so strong. You're so strong, but you're struggling to figure out your place where you need to be. But she says, trust and believe. Trust and believe it is going to come forward. Yeah, and I'm hearing something about April and January, April and January, April and January. But she loved you so much. This is the doves. She loved you so much. She's so proud of you. I'm hearing she's so proud of you. And she's saying that, she's been watching over you in the environment of the things that you're going through now. And she sees a lot of the changes that you have made. And she's very proud of that. She's very proud because you have learned to go with the flow of things now. It's like she's saying that your instincts have kicked in and you're like doing the best that you can be doing in the environment that you are in right now. Okay. What else do we need to know from the angels? We'll get more channeled messages coming through. Yeah, in the wild, because, okay, so I'm hearing that you were the wild child on your divine path. You were living in destruction when she was alive. Okay, you were living in destruction when she was alive. Okay, and she sees the change, the growth, how you've matured on your path. Okay, I'm hearing that you spent a lot of alone time together, kind of sheltered and isolated. Okay, what else do we need to know? Thank you. Yeah, but the thing is things took a turn. Yeah, she's saying things took a turn. You became, you're very loving and very nurturing, very strong, but you became very cold when she crossed over. Okay, you became very cold, very isolated, very hurt, very sad. What else do we need to know, please? Yeah, look, trust and believe. Okay, you found your place spiritually. This little boy, like I said, I mean, she's saying, my little boy, my mama's little boy, my baby boy. Okay, and she's saying you found your place in spirituality now. Okay, and you have that strength, you have that inner strength. And yeah, look at the tree. Okay, the tree of life, having the strength. And now you are kind of just doing your thing because you trust and believe that in some way we are all connected, whether we're here in the physical 3D playground or we're in heaven, right? But she said that she's watched you do this complete change and transformation. So for whoever that resonates with. All right, what else do we need to know from the angelic team? Did you see that? How it flipped, and then landed on my chest? Yeah, this is an earth sign. Okay, so the bunny is representation. For the longest time, this life has been a mystery for you. You've always kind of hidden yourself, and now this little boy has matured spiritually. You know where you're going. You know that we're all connected by the universe and by God, right? Because God is the co-creator. We're all connected spiritually. But this is saying, with the earth sign, could also be saying that there's an earth sign that is helping you see the light on something, okay? Helping you see the bigger picture, helping you create a stabler foundation, because you're now adapting to things and having that greater understanding. You're not being this wild child and doing, deceitful, sinful things, right? So that's for somebody. All right, what else do we need to know, Father? Yeah, it's ooh, okay. All right, sir, you're gonna have to wait just a second. Okay. Yeah, because look at this prestige, um, beautiful setting, it's about letting things go, surrendering things, you know, going with the flow. It's like I'm hearing, let the chaos go, my boy. Let the chaos go. I'm hearing amigo. I'm hearing ven aquí, amigo. Okay. So she's like, ven aquí, come here. Come here, son. Come here. Come here, man. Come here, boy, or something. But yeah, it's about seeing the beauty in it now, because you were once this lonely little isolated rock, right? Here's the 33 master teacher coming in with the animals. Pay attention to the spirit animals, because if you look at this fairy, she has the butterfly wings on the back, right? You have gone through the change and transformation because life is a mystery, and you're using your intuition because you have this gentleness. You are so strong, but you see things from a higher perspective now, right? And you're deeply rooted and grounded in who you are meant to be. So it's seeing the beauty in everything. Yeah, and having that solid foundation, I'm hearing. Yeah, so look at, you've really changed. She said you've really changed from this cold-hearted, non-caring, who you hurt, isolated. Hey, sweetheart. I'm glad you can be in here listening. You used to be this cold-hearted, not caring, who you hurt, misused, mistreated, who you spoke rude to, because you had a temper. Now you've stepped into your true power of who you are, about knowing that life is a mystery. You've made so much change and transformation, and you use your intuition because you have that gentleness, you have that loving heart, but you are strong. You are a warrior, divine masculine, divine feminine. Take the energy how it resonates, but I'm hearing divine masculine, my baby boy, my kunu. I'm hearing kunu. Okay, kunu is firstborn son. I'm hearing firstborn or only born son. Okay, kunu. And you're seeing things from a different perspective and having that solid foundation, but you're deeply rooted and grounded. And when you look at this is the new beginnings. You see the 5 trees? That's all about new beginnings. So you have become a new person, right? And you became a new person because of the spirituality that you have stepped into. Okay, what else do we need to know, please? What else do we need to know? I'm also hearing a woman come through and saying, where's my mother's ring? Where's my mother's ring? Something about she's talking about her mother's ruby. Yeah, she's saying ruby ring, and there's a diamond ring. It's a band with 1 diamond in it. So for whoever that's resonating, she wants to know, where is it? And something about her favorite purse. She wants to know, where's her favorite purse? Yeah, Mother Earth, look. This is God's doing. Okay? So when I see this, this is about being deeply rooted and grounded, and you're being very nurtured in the spiritual realms. Okay, you're being very nurtured by Mother Earth Gaia. You're deeply rooted and grounded, and it's time that when you stepped into your spirituality, this little boy started maturing because he started seeing things from a different perspective. Before, he just thought this was his imagination. He thought that, yeah, this can't be true. He knew he had certain gifts, but the thing is he laid sleep. Divinely, he laid asleep. Now he is awakened. Okay, he is fully awakened, and you could be a spiritual reader. You could be the divination reader. I'm hearing that you have a lot of experience for a young age. Young age. Yeah, because you trust and believe your divine path as the angelic being that you are, and you're trying to create a stable foundation to have your abundance. And some of you could be seeing 333, okay? And that is the 3-3 is the master mason teacher. That is the God force coming forward. But when you see 333, that is that spiritual enlightenment and understanding that God is with you. He is there, okay? What else do we need to know, Father? What else do we need to know? Yeah, okay. All right. All right. Here's the thing. This is for that divine masculine that this woman is talking about. Okay. It's things that now you are seeing things from a higher perspective, right? You have your goals, wishes, and dreams in place. But the thing is you need to respect not only the spiritual world, you need to respect yourself, and you need to respect the people in the world itself. Because the thing is we are all deeply rooted and grounded. Okay, this is when it talks about the nourishment of planting trees, you as the angelic being planting a tree. Okay, I'm hearing that she wants you to plant a tree in memory of her. Okay, because her spirit lives on. I'm hearing she wants you to plant a tree in respect for her, because her love continues to grow for you as she's watching over you, as she's looking down, reflecting over you and what's going on with you. Okay. And she's saying, plant a tree in memory of me. Okay. What else do we need to know for the water signs? Yeah, because you are the light and you are very nurturing. And you can definitely speak your truth. You can definitely communicate as the angelic being that you are. But you are shining your light so bright now because you're using your intuition. You've made so much change and transformation. You see that this life is a mystery, but yet you hold. Hello, Amy. Thank you for coming and thank you for being here. You hold this very strong, protective side. Sometimes she says you can be a stubborn bear, okay? But you are very strong. You are a warrior and you're seeing things from a different perspective. Your new beginning is here with your solid foundation because you are the light. So you have changed from this cold, non-caring about other people's feelings and emotions and the things and the way you treat them to now shining your light so bright that I'm hearing you have many people that are following you, many people that are understanding you. Because look at the fruits of your labors are showing off. They're showing off. Okay, but she's coming in strongly. And this is saying, even with your imperfections, you're beautiful. Flaws and all. She loved you no matter what. Okay? Okay. And yeah, she's coming out and saying, listen, you knew that was the right one for you because it made you feel a certain way. But you were so focused on me and what was happening to me in my passing, in my time of passing, that you kind of shut it out and treated her like crap. Okay, and that's where she lost the respect. Thank you, sweetheart. I'm happy that you're here being able to hear it. This person had lost your respect because of the way that you were treating her when you were going through things in your environment. Okay, but this mother figure says, listen, this person has a very generous heart too, and they understand what you went through. Okay, that's powerful for somebody. Okay, what else do we need to know, Spirit? What else do we need to know, Father? What do the angels want to come in and say? I need it to flip or fly so I know it goes with this reading, please, because there we go. I'm telling you, you're a man that has a heart. You have grown into this man with this huge heart that is deeply rooted and grounded in all that you're doing. Confirmation, very nurturing, very loving. You've planted your seeds now. You're stepping into your full power. Yeah, to the world around you. You're seeing things. Look at, and somebody could be a crystal healer or a Reiki master or a spiritual, divination reader, that talks about the beauty in life, because look at the different flowers. Okay, but look, you have changed so much. You are starting to see the beauty in things. That is beautiful to see. That now you know that this. I'm also hearing that this girl is this divine feminine. She said this beautiful girl that stole your heart, won your heart, and made you so happy, where you always had a smile. She would ask you what you're smiling about, and you're like, oh, nothing, mama. It's nothing, mama, because you didn't want her to know, what was fully going on. But you two are deeply rooted and connected, okay? You're deeply rooted and connected. You have great stability, and you guys are master teachers, and there's something that is supposed to be done together. Yes, Amy, we have all been going through this huge shift in a major way. I know I have as well. It's like everything tensified times 100 for me. And it's beautiful because then I can be able to give messages and put it out there so that people can heal and really start that process. So that's beautiful. All right, so now they want us to get a soul's coaching of, they're trying to coach you for something. They want you to know something. Yeah, stand in your power because you are the winner. Yes, Amy, if everything is off and intense right now, that is because you have some type of lower energy that is trying to hold you back and sabotage things for you. And you just have to stand in your power, sweetheart. Okay. And for this divine masculine, it's, you have to start. She's saying that you have to start giving yourself better affirmations, like, I am radiant, I'm glorious, I'm powerful, you know, I'm loving, I'm kind, and keep your vibrations high. You're very welcome, sweetheart. Okay, what else do we need to know, please? Yeah, look, you're opening back up, collective. You're opening your heart again to love again because of this pain that you have received. You're opening your heart to receive the gifts from the universe, because before you were shutting it out. You didn't want it, okay? You were focused on one thing, and that was hurting people, okay? And now that this mother figure says, now that you hurt because of the loss of me, now your true self has stepped in. She says, but I will see you again, my baby boy, and we will be able to sit down and have conversation. Okay? And you see how these are turned this way? Yeah, look, strength and courage. Okay. So have the strength and courage to birth anything and everything because you are a powerful being. You have that deep inner strength that is very glorious, and that vitality shines. It shines, right? Because you're living life passionately now through all the ups and downs. You have to be courageously standing in your power because of all the hurt that you have gone through, right? Yeah, so it's opened up I'm hearing it's opened up a new ascension level for you. Okay. So take it how it resonates. They're showing me that baby boy, the divine masculine, but it could be divine feminine too. Yes, look, you have this elegant essence to you, right? It's you're now seeing that I am the joy. I am my happiness, and I'm the only one that's responsible for my happiness. Nobody else is responsible for what makes me happy. Yeah. So this is being able to have that beautiful melody and flow. I'm hearing melody and flow of just knowing that, the joy that you have through all of this is that you're learning new things. Look, now, I told you that this mother was talking about a divine masculine who was deeply rooted and connected to a divine feminine, right? This was his twin flame. Look at things are reemerging now because God is making it happen as you have come through the murky waters and you are the light now. But you have to be able to make that true commitment because before you played her like a fiddle. I'm hearing you played her like a fiddle, but it didn't stand. Yeah, and I'm hearing her say that you're more committed now of everything because it increases your joy, it increases your freedom, it increases that great understanding spiritually that the light that is emerging from you, you are growing like that beautiful flower. You are blossoming into something so beautiful. And I'm hearing it's so easy for you because you you were not fully awakened to your spiritual gift. Okay. You had no intentions of some type of platform, she's saying. But yeah, she says, I greatly appreciate you, son, for taking care of me like you did. I just wish that I could be there for you and be able to cook your favorite meals. Okay. All right. What else do we have, Father? What else do we have? Oh my gosh. This is so beautiful. So beautiful. Yeah, because now with your fulfillments and great pleasures, you're seeing that you go with the flow. You see that you had true love, not only from your mother, but you had true love from somebody who has blossomed spiritually, that the joy was all around. Their vibrations were always high and they forgive you no matter what you did. And knowing that your life is deliciously, I'm hearing deliciously joyous. Okay. Yeah, this mother, she was a great empath. She says, I was an empath. Okay. Yeah, look, because she had the fulfillment while she was here on earth. She was an empath. Okay. She got spiritual downloads too. Spiritual downloads. But I'm hearing you never wanted to heed her messages. Okay. You never wanted to pay attention to her messages. And sorry, I'm wiping my eye because this woman is like showing tears. Showing tears. Yeah, she's like, I'm so proud of my baby boy. I'm so proud of my baby boy. Yeah. Look, I'm telling you, this woman says you have the radiance. Okay, shine your light. And you see the heart right here? You are a divine being and you've gone through a lot of choppy waters. And it's time to shine your light. Stop sitting in darkness. Stop sitting in the sadness, because even though you are a spiritual reader, I'm hearing she say, but you were pretty sad. You were pretty stuck. And this is, she's saying that you need to be that radiant reflection of God's light, because God is within you and you're persevering forward, and He's taking you on adventure. He has cleared your path and He's taking you on an adventure, because you're going to meet up. Now, I'm hearing you're going to travel to see this divine feminine when you actually step up. Yeah, because I'm also hearing this is, she's saying this is wonderful new experience for you, because this is somebody who truly loves you and truly wants to be there for you and fill your life, fill that void that you're feeling. She's not taking over my place, I'm hearing, because she's like, that girl will never take your mama's place. But she has so many traits like your mama, I'm hearing. So many traits like your mama. Okay, now here's the tough part that's coming in, because this is what the loved ones want to say to you. I have become one of your guides. Okay, so look, there's that boy again. She is guiding you. And take the energy how it resonates. You know, it could be a divine feminine. You take it how it resonates with you when it's coming out. I just know that I'm hearing this divine masculine. But just know that she's reaching for you all the time. I'm hearing she said something about, I like to mess with you sometimes and do this number, or she's going like this. She's like, I'm not petting you like a dog. I'm not petting you like a dog, she said, but she had a thing about going like this to the side of you for comforting, okay? But she is one of your guides now, and she's been guiding you to become stronger. Yeah. Look, she sees all your thoughts. Everything that you're thinking, she is seeing, she's hearing it, she's feeling it energetically. She's like, she's a sassy pants, because she's like, mama knows, or mama always finds out. You could never hide anything, because I used to tell you what I thought about them people. Okay. So she's coming through and basically saying that she sees that lately you've been in a lot of sadness, you've been in a lot of struggle, and you've gone through so many hard times. She's like, my boy, it will be okay. We'll get through this. She said, we'll get through this. Okay. What else do you need to say? Yeah. She's saying something about she's missing the beach. Okay. It was her time to go, but she's missing the beach, the walks on the beach that you had. Okay. She's talking about, you still go to the beach, but you've gone to the beach less now that she's gone. But things are calm. Things are calm. She says, don't stop living your life. Yeah. Because look, at life is a series of choices. Choose love. Okay. Stop choosing the bad things, but choose love. It's time. It's time. Yeah. She said that she's surrounded by the loving animals. Okay. So it's neat, because she said that she never really liked them. She never, I mean, she never, you're going to have to say it differently so that I can say it to the collectives. Something about, I didn't want to clean up after the damn mess. I didn't want to clean up after the damn mess, but they were great support. And this one says, although you may not understand it now, everything happens for a reason. Look, so she's saying it was her time, because this fell right under, it was her time to go from when you guys went to the beach together and spent time together, or something. As a child, she would take you to the beach. Okay. The thing is with this one, it says, although you may not understand it now, everything happens for a reason. She says, listen, I've been helping you put the puzzle pieces together, and I've been showing you, I've been guiding you, and God's been guiding you. You need to go make amends to this person and tell this person that you are sorry for the way you treated them. You treated her so badly, and all she did was love you unconditionally like I do. Okay? Yeah, I'm hearing it's like mother's love. And then she comes through and she said, listen, I may be gone from this 3D playground, but listen, I am not dead. Spiritually, I have reincarnated and I'm watching over you. I am watching over you, she's saying. What else do we need to know? Thank you. Okay. So the thing is you've been feeling really guilty about something. And she says, you have nothing to feel guilty about. Look, she is telling you, you were learning lessons. Don't feel guilty about learning lessons and being able to change your thoughts and your behaviors and the things that you did, because you went from this immature little boy to this grown man who's very intelligent, very on his game. She says she's so proud of you, and something about she really misses your music. Misses your music. I don't know, only you will know how that resonates, but she's missing your music. Okay. And then we have, she says, son, I still always give you a kiss goodnight just like I used to, right on your forehead. I would give you a kiss goodnight, and I still give you a kiss goodnight every night on your forehead, because she's coming in and saying that she wishes that she had told you much more often than what she did, because she did tell you how much she loves you and stuff, but she wished she would have been able to tell you a lot more. Okay. What else does this crossed over loved one want to bring forward? Ooh. Okay, something about you've been dreaming about some road trip or some adventure you wanted to take your mother on, she said. You keep talking about it, and it's been coming up. You've been speaking it out loud, you've been saying it out loud or something, because she hears your thoughts. And she's saying that you keep talking about some adventure together. Yeah, and look at, it's the book of dreams that blends in, that you're not having a full understanding of what she's trying to communicate. Okay. But she's trying to give you some type of message in your dream, so pay attention to your dream. Okay, what do we need to know, please? What do we need to know? Whew, confirmation. You will be together again at some point. She said, I had to leave that way, son. Okay? I know I left you hanging. I know I left things unstable. Um, I know I left it feeling like you were hanging from a cliff. But she says, just know it's beautiful where I am. Okay? And she sees that you are climbing out because you're hanging here from the cliff, right? You've gone through the change and transformation. And when she passed away, you were way down there and you started climbing out. You started figuring things out. Okay, what else do we need to know? Yeah. So something about you go to the dock. You go to a dock. Okay. Not like a doctor, but you like a dock where you go fishing. I'm hearing it's the loyalty to be able to connect. But she says, I'm just a thought away. I'm always just a thought away. Okay, and yep, there it is. All right, and the top one. Okay, that's beautiful to end that like that. Okay, so she wants you to know that she was met by so many loving people of her family, some which she hadn't even met, or some that she didn't think gave two craps about her, she said. But she was met with so many of her loving family. She says, listen, I know you're at a crossroads right now and you feel kind of stuck and stagnant about your living situation and the finances and the things that you're worried about, and how you're going to get these resources and everything. But she says, listen, I'm guiding you. I'm guiding you. She's pointing you to the right direction. She's being your compass. And she says, don't be afraid. Okay. Be stable. Be stable. She said, don't be afraid. That's beautiful. That is really beautiful. All right. And now they're wanting a spirit animal card. And then we're going to get on to the earth signs. Okay. We'll do the earth signs. I'll do another live with the earth signs, and another live with the fire signs, and another with the air signs. Yeah. Look at 33. The master teacher came out again and said, listen, the freedom is yours. With the whale spirit, this is your divine path. The freedom is yours on your divine path to trust the great mystery, because you may not know where it's leading you, but it's helping you grow, it's helping you heal, and it's bringing into your best version of you. Okay, what else do we need to know? Yeah, look at, there's that strong bear. Confirmation, right? Confirmation. Spiritual enlightenment. Spirit is guiding you all the way to give you that stability. Your third eye has been opened, and I'm hearing it's like, don't forget to take a time out and do for you. Give that self-love and self-care. Okay. It's very significant. Very significant. What else do we have, Spirit? What else do we have, Father? Beautiful. Again, so you could be seeing the synchronicities, 6556. That is a twin flame. So this divine masculine is going to meet up with his twin flame, the one that will help him with the resources where they can build together and trust in the great mystery together on their spiritual divine path. But this is the spider spirit, okay? And this is saying, make your dreams as real as they become. 34 with the hummingbird is broken down to the God force, saying, be in the here and now and keep pushing forward, right? Keep pushing forward. Yeah, and the electric eel, okay? This is the unconditional love. Even though life can sting you at times, the healing is good, but bring your ideas to life. And she's saying that bring your twin flame, your new twin flame that the master teacher has ordained for you, back into your divine path, because spiritually you guys are supposed to be doing it. Why? Here's confirmation on the music. Okay. Confirmation on the music. And this is emotionally, it's going to bring you back to the pillar of strength, and you're going to be able to sing your own song. You're going to be able to do it. When the antelope comes out, this is trust and believe that things are speeding up now. And look at confirmation with the eagle. Confirmation. This is about your new beginning, because spirit has your back and everything is going to work out just fine. You have to trust and believe, but you have to heal yourself. You have to take accountability for the wrongdoings. I heard that you played a lot of mind games on the phone. Okay. A lot of mind games on the phone. And it's time that you stop standing in your ego and be like, oh, I'm not going to reach out because she probably don't love me anyways. Okay. She says, that's enough of that crap. She went like this, that's enough of that crap. She's like, I always told you, go for what your heart is calling for. Okay. So this is for our Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. These are our water signs messages. All right. I do have a gentleman coming in and saying that something about the selling of the house. How could you just up and sell it? How could you just up and sell it? He said. Wow. Yeah, he's not very happy. He's not very happy. I guess some of the family made a very wrong decision, because he's not very happy. there's this tall, dark-haired gentleman coming through, and he says, "I'm watching over you. You've never met me, but I am your grandfather, and I'm watching over you also. Okay, you have a great team of kindred loved ones who are watching over you. So for whoever that resonates, just know that he wishes that he could have met you in the physical 3D, but spiritually, he has come to you in your dreams as well, and he's been trying to show you things. Okay, okay, and here's could be another triggering. So if you feel you're going to be triggered, I'm sorry, but this is the message. I have a little girl coming through. A little girl. Wow. Okay. So she's coming through and she says, "Listen, I know it was nothing that you did that God called me back home even before I could be out in the 3D playground. But no, that is not your fault." And she says, "I see it every single day. And I am your guide. I am there. I am showing you that I am there for you, even though as your daughter, I didn't get to meet you. I didn't get to see your face. I didn't get to have that unconditional love. But spiritually, telepathically, we have been communicating. And for the longest time, I have hidden who I was." Wow, it starts with a J. She's only showing me the J, or she and signing J. So for whoever this little girl belongs to, just know that she knows that you think about her all the time. She knows that you carry her in your heart. And I'm hearing it was hard for you when you did have another child, and that child was a living child. You would look at this new baby boy, and you would actually, the tears would roll down your face because it would come back to the memory of your daughter. Okay. Oh, I'm seeing there's an elderly man coming through, something about the tractor pulls. He misses the tractor pulls. I don't know what town that is. I don't know what it's something about the tractor pulls he's talking about. Some of them kind of are weak and not as strong coming forward. Now, the woman that has come through, I'm hearing she's been gone for a little over 2.5 years, or close to 2.5 years. The woman that came through, that who was the RN, she has been gone 13, she said 13. Nope, excuse me, 12. 12 years. Okay, she's saying 12. I don't know. I'm hearing this guy come through and he says, "I wish I could have been there." He says, "I wish I wasn't such a dumb a-hole," he said, because he says, "I wish I could have made my dreams come true. I had a gift and I made the wrong choices." And he's very sorry about it. I have an older gentleman coming through saying that his he said, "I just couldn't control my diabetes. I couldn't control my diabetes, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry." I'm hearing another one come in, and he said that I was always strong, determined, and when I came down with this cancer, he said it was like I folded like an accordion, and I threw the towel in, and God took me home. and now I'm living over here. There is no time. Everything is beautiful. I don't have to worry about no bills. I don't have to worry about no chaos. And I don't have to worry about these damn kids fighting, he said. Constantly fighting is what he said. I didn't have to play referee, or I don't have to play referee, is what he's saying. Wow. I have another gentleman coming through, and he's pretty choked up. He had some intestinal issues. He's showing me intestinal issues, but he's also telling me that he had a massive drinking problem and an addiction problem, and he feels really bad. He feels really bad because he never expected it to happen that way, and he never thought that she would turn her back on all of you guys and treat you the way that she's treating you. But he says that's the way she treated me secretly behind closed doors. So he's basically saying that he's very sorry. He's very sorry. Mm, wow. I have a very, very, very elderly woman coming through, and she's saying something about, "Where's my bike? I haven't seen my bike with the cart on it to carry the bottles of milk." Okay, so I don't know who that resonates with. I'm hearing grandma or great grandma. Something about died in September or December. Oh no, she says my birthday was in December, December 11th. She's talking about December, her birthday. No, she said that she was born December 11th and she died December 11th on her birthday, is what she's claiming. So that was 11/11. That was the divine path to go back to God, she said, because she died on the day that she was born, and she was born 1911, she said. So that would make her 114 years old. 2023, 1911. Yeah, that would be 114 years old. Wow. Thank you for coming through. I greatly appreciate all of you that are coming through and giving the messages. I don't know who they're for, but spiritually, I'm putting the messages out there. If you have specific things that you want to say, and I don't like to put people's names out there and everything and violate that confidentiality, but I will give the general messages. Like I said, some things I will use my discernment and I will not speak of, because there's one person in there, and he says it's your granddaddy. Your granddaddy's got something to say to you, boy. And that's what I can tell you on that, because it was not very pleasant, and I them are the things I know. The messages need to come out. The thing is I don't know who it's for, and this gentleman needs to transmute that negative energy, because he's earthbound. He died in the house. He said, I died in that house. I died in that bedroom. I died in that bedroom. And he's still earthbound. That's why that stubbornness is coming through. Thank you so much, Luana. I greatly appreciate you. Yes, because they come through, and the messages that come through, I want to put them out there, but like I'm saying, I have to use my discernment, because when they're earthbound, they still have them hurt energies and everything that are coming through. And this little girl come up and went like this, tapped me on the shoulder. She says, "Excuse me, excuse me." She says, "Could you tell my mom that I love her and I didn't mean to leave her? I didn't mean to leave her." Oh, they used to something about butterflies. Butterflies. Or no, she wanted to be a butterfly. She's saying, "I wanted to be a butterfly." And she's like, "Now I am. Now I am. I'm that butterfly." All right. So, anybody else coming through? Mm, okay. So, there's a gentleman coming through. He's wearing an oxygen. He's wearing a cannula, oxygen, and he's saying something about pneumonia. Okay. So he's saying something about he was in and out for pneumonia. He was on the oxygen and he's sorry that you had to see me right there in there. He says, "I understand why you moved out of that house." He says, "But I want you to know that I'm happy that you're with your new boyfriend. I can see that he loves you and I'm watching over you and I will guide you every way." They were together 35 years, he's saying. 35 years him and his wife were together. And I'm hearing she took great care of him. Great care of him. He's very appreciative, but it was his time. God needed him for another mission. And he says, "By the way," he said, something about the swing set in the backyard, something about the daughter still takes the grandkids to the swing set in the backyard. And the littlest daughter that was born has been communicating with grandpa. She doesn't understand it because she's only 2, but it's something about her on the swing and he was acting like he was pushing her on the swing. Uh, yeah, I just got the goosebumps. He's like, "Thank you so much." He's like, "And I know," he says, I know what they did with my ashes. They did exactly, and I'm so thankful that they honored and respected what I wanted done with my ashes, and they took it to each little place that we had all these beautiful memories in 35 years. That's beautiful. Mm, mm. Oh, you're gonna have to go in deeper. Give me something specific so that I can. Okay, so he's saying that he was in an accident and rolled a Yukon, and he didn't think, or he's saying that he should have never gone that night, but he's watching over and he's so proud of his 3 brothers. His 3 brothers. He's very proud of his 3 brothers on how he's saying one with the new Harley, uh, one of them got a new Harley, but he says That's so cute. Okay, I don't mean to laugh, but I just kind of giggle. But he's saying that he remembers back at their home where they were all kind of crowded into this little place, and mom and dad were doing their best. And he's saying, I was Batman, he was Robin, and they were like, he was showing the images of being the superheroes, right? And he said, it really bums me out because I didn't get to be able to be there for my niece and nephews being born in the physical 3D. But just know that I do talk to them. I'm very proud. And he's saying that two of his brothers, he's saying that two of his brothers, that he's very proud that they finally quit their addiction. Okay. And things started going better because he's saying that the wife or the girlfriend, he's saying wife, that he calls her wife, my wife. Um, he's saying that she just got a promotion. She is top lead of her position. Um, very proud to see things going. Wow. I have another man that's coming through, not too old. He says, I'm not too old. Um, but he's driving the scooter. He's driving a scooter. He's wearing a blue shirt and these like khaki looking pants with no shoes on. He's just in his stockings driving this scooter. And he says that was my enjoyment, is to take the daily ride, but I didn't want to be constricted. But then he said that I would go against doctor's orders and I would stop at the bar and have a couple drinks, eat something. And he says that last September I had a massive heart attack, one that I didn't come back from. And he said that I saw my body being taken. Like, he was on the stretcher, he saw his body and he knew. So for whoever that is, mm, I have a gentleman that's coming through. He was kind of young, riding a motorcycle on a rainy night, and he says, I dumped my bike. I dumped my bike. And there was no traffic. There was like nobody could see him because it was a curvy, like, he's showing me the curve come around like this, and it was like the rail, there was a railing and there's a drop down here. He said my brother, he's got one brother. He said, I've been watching my brother, and man, does that dude look old. He needs to cut that beard. He said he goes like this, he needs to cut that beard. And then he said something about, I wonder what he did with all my Legos. I guess he's saying that he was a creator and built big scenes with Legos. So for whoever that resonates with. All right. Thank you, Kinder loved ones. Thank you, Atakiashi, Pila Maya, Kinte Kinyanis. I love you all. Kinte Kinyanis in Lakota is I love you all. Okay. And I am going to close out for the water signs. And we're going to move into the earth signs, then the fire signs, and then the air signs to get the divine messages. So you'll see me back on here 3 more times. This was the water signs, Pisces, Cancer. I don't know why I call them Cancies. Oh, I see why that came out. There was a woman that come and said that my son is a Cancer, and still to this day he has all that pain that he's not dealing or filtering through. And so she's saying that he's been homeless, that he has been going through a rough patch, and he has nobody because the people that said that they would be there for him wouldn't be there. And she says, me and my husband are here with God, and my two boys and my two daughters are down there, and nothing's changed. Nothing's changed, she said. But she's giving me a hug, and she's like, just know that I'm following you, I'm guiding you, I'm helping you, and I'm loving you. Um, Something about fishing. Oh, stop spending all your time fishing, working and fishing, working and fishing. She goes, working and fishing. That's all you think about. There's more to life than just them two. Okay. So for whoever that resonates. Yes, you're so welcome, sweetheart. And like I said, I'm coming back on with the earth signs, the fire signs, and the air signs. Okay. Again, this is Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Um, Heaven's message. Now I'm gonna get off of this one, go and ground myself, and then I'll come back on with the earth signs and see what channeled messages want to come through with the loved ones. So thank you all for being here. I greatly appreciate all of you, and I will be back here shortly. Okay. See you later. Peace. Have a great, terrific Tuesday.